Welcome back. Ready, Steady, Go, a project by Andy, seeks to promote inclusive education. Take a look.
The Inclusive Play initiative by Action Network for the Disabled Youth, Andy, has created a ripple change in the community as it aims to promote inclusion.
We have a program that is running on inclusive education in which we are targeting 10 schools. We basically work with schools which have an inclusion aspect because we advocate for inclusion.
As a council, we are part of this celebration because we believe in education specifically for children with disability. We need all children with disability to acquire education, and we are also promoting the so-called sector policy for learners and employees with disability, which is a policy that promotes inclusive education.
When the program was rolled out in our school, we were a bit slow to accept it because we thought it was an added responsibility to the teachers because we don't have a special unit, so we thought we would not be able to handle these children. But as we continued, it has become such a good program both to the children and the teachers.
On the 20th of October, schools from Dagoretti and Kasarani came together to participate in sporting activities that foster understanding, acceptance, and unity.
We've brought in 10 schools from different areas, Dagoretti, Kasarani, and ensuring that in each school there is inclusion dynamic that is included. For example, we've set up ensuring that teachers are able to work and educate children who have disabilities.
Nimefurahia sana kwa sababu tumekutana na wazazi wengine ambao pia wako na watoto kama wangu vile wako, na kwa hakika nimefurahia kuona ya kwamba sio mimi tu niko na watoto kama hao, kuna wengine pia wako na challenge katika maisha yao, na tumekuwa na furaha kwa sababu tumecheza, tumedance, wengine wameimba, wengine wamecheza na kuvuruta na kuvuruta kamba. Tumefurahia sisi kama wazazi ambao wanashughulika nao watoto.
Andy has been a driving force behind this initiative, recognizing the power of play in breaking down barriers.
We've ensured that we've included play in all that the program encompasses, and this is because play has a unifying factor. All children play at the same level. It's only that sometimes as adults we pinpoint and say this child has a disability, but children themselves may not necessarily know this child has a disability or not, as long as they're able to play together and they're able to support one another. So one of the key outcomes and the successes that we've witnessed is whereby children with and without disabilities are able to play together. They are able to have values within themselves where they share, irrespective of which school they belong to, but they are able to play, share, and ensure that they have that inclusion aspect. Gone are the days where we used to stare at persons with disability, but now we are able to embrace them, include them, as well as recognize them within the society.
One of the remarkable outcomes of this initiative is the change in attitudes among parents, teachers, and children.
I would say one key success that I have seen is the way that parents now are able to embrace their children with disabilities and ensure that they receive the education that they rightfully deserve. We've also ensured that the parents are able to support themselves, and this is through forming support groups. We have successes also within the support groups, where some support groups have actually registered to be self-help groups, CBOs, and I'm proud to say that there's actually 2 groups who have actually received money from the government to support their work.
Parents who may have been apprehensive about their children's interactions with those with disabilities are now seen playing alongside their kids, embracing the spirit of inclusion.
The parents also from the community have come to embrace this program. For many of them who are living in denial, but after the program came in and they've been exposed and they've been included in the program, we've seen that they have become positive, they love their children and they love themselves.
Wakati mwingine tunakuanga kama sisi watoto wako na hiyo disability. Ukiangalia hali ya hao watoto vile wanaendelea, unasikia kuna mambo ambayo inakusumbua kwa sababu ya hali ya watoto vile wanaendelea. Lakini wakati tunatokezea, tunakutana na wazazi wale wengine, tunakuwa na kuchangamka, tunafurahia na watoto wetu pia wanafurahia. Na tukitoka hapa tutakuwa watu ambao wamechangamka na kujiona ya kwamba sisi ni mashujaa.
Teachers too have undergone transformation as they learn to adapt their teaching methods to accommodate the unique needs of every child in their classrooms.
We have been involved in the inclusive education, and as in our school, we have found that we've achieved quite a milestone, because a number of the children have been able to raise their self-esteem. Those living with certain conditions are able to be appreciated by other normal children.
The most heartwarming change is visible in the children themselves. They've embraced each other with open hearts, appreciating the beauty of diversity and the strength that comes from unity.
We've ensured that it is as broad as possible, whereby we've worked with parents, we've worked with teachers, where we've trained them on the aspects of inclusivity. We've worked with schools as well to ensure that the school system accommodates children with disability, and ultimately also now we've worked with the whole the Ministry of Education to ensure that it is included. We've also designed tools which are used within the schools. That is the Inclusive Education Play Program, inclusive educational plans. So ensuring that no matter what we do in our daily lives by including children with disability, they are also taken care of from the highest level, which is the Ministry of Education.
In inclusive education, we want our learners with disability to go to the nearby school. They don't need to go to a far distance school. We are trying to see if we can do away with the issue of special education unless it's necessary.